Yo 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 yo. That was fast, huh?
That was Jesus.
What did you do? Do it again.
Yo 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 yo.
What the
Try
hell?
it. Try it.
Yeah.
Yo, hey. That head game be helping, huh?
I was like, huh?
Her forehead.
Yodeling?
Do the intro.
Yodelay.
Okay. Welcome back to Nights Like This. I'm Kayla.
I'm Allie.
I'm Lexie.
I'm Tillie.
I'm Jisela.
And this is Nights Like This.
Nights like this. Anyway, who has the questions?
Oh, I came up with a couple, but like I'm a little shy. So anyways, do you guys have any weird habits? Because I know that I am like a creature of weird habits.
True.
And like whenever people like, I've been told that I'm weird for it. Like,
Can confirm.
Give me an example.
I know one.
like, okay, I'm sorry, but I can't let anyone sit or lay on my bed. I don't even sit on my bed. If you've been outside and you're wearing the same clothes you were just outside in, I don't care if you just made like.
You know, you're not the only person I know that does that too, though. My aunt too. And honestly, before we used to be like that, but honestly, like the bed, yes. But if it's a couch, I mean, I'm kind of picky about it. Like if you're out doing like yard work, you are not, especially because we have a white couch. Like, so
Yeah.
like, absolutely not. Like if we do go out, we always have to take off our clothes and then we'll like lay on the couch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same with like, I don't know, like I literally will freak out. I don't like nothing like my cell phone. I can't have it touch my pillowcase. Ain't no way I put my face
Oh,
on
really?
that. Yeah.
Actually, me too.
Because
Me too.
like think about it. Like think about how many things it touches. Yeah, and then it touches your pillow and then your face. Like I can't.
I feel like it's either we're the same person or those are just normal habits.
I have one
So
that
they're
me and
normal?
Tillie.
What?
We have to take off our
Wait,
clothes.
hold on. She has
What do you?
you have green food in your teeth. What was it called? Is it bok choy?
Right before we started filming, we went to go eat at
You better cut that out.
You can't even see it. You're so far.
Cut it out.
It's still there. Wait.
Wait, isn't there like a SpongeBob? Is it in the movie or something like that?
You got floss?
my car.
Do we have floss?
Let me see.
Floss. No,
Let me
it's stuck.
Let me see.
Mm-mm.
Just get some saliva and just in your mouth.
I'm trying to.
Bubby, go get it. Damn. We'll take a break.
Intermission.
Intermission.
Please cut this out.
No, absolutely not.
No, Allie.
You can't even see. You're so
Doesn't
far.
matter. There was stuff in my teeth.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should have just let it go.
Imagine the whole time.
Thanks.
Well, this one over here saying she got boogers. Oh wait,
I don't give a fuck. Everyone's got
that's
boogers.
normal.
You're a liar if you say you don't pick your nose.
I pick my nose.
Lexie,
Look,
shut
there's
the
a
fuck up.
place and time for everything, and there's a place and time for picking your nose.
Lexie,
Do you guys ever scratch your ass?
Like
In the shower.
asshole?
Yeah, your asshole.
In the
Like sometimes
shower.
it'd be like really itchy, you know?
I just let the itch go.
Are you for
really?
real?
I can't suffer.
Thank you.
Ain't no, I'm scratching my ass. Scratching your ass.
After you.
Not after you. No, just like you know when you're laying in bed and just watching a movie and you're like, oh damn, my ass is itching. Let me just scratch it like the whole. Nah, shit.
Dude, do you guys feel the need to like take a shower after you take a shower?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'd be doing a little
Honestly, it's kind of nasty to me.
No, sometimes I have to take a shower after I've like done my full makeup and everything.
Okay, ready? We're going back on live.
We've been
3,
live.
2, 1.
All right. All right, continue what you were saying.
Tillie.
Oh, so the thing that me and Tillie can agree on is that we have to take a shit with our clothes off.
Like
can't
fully
have-
stripped.
We have to have my hair up in a bun.
So you mean to tell me you was in Target fully stripped down, but bare
that's-
naked?
I couldn't. Like I can't even like have
hot
like
take.
socks on.
I don't even know like how to explain it either. It's mostly because like everything is just overstimulating me and like I'm trying to
I
like
just need my clothes off.
yeah, like hair up, clothes off on the ground.
Honestly,
just, like,
that
focus.
type of shit is like when like you're sweating and like it hurts.
Like if I'm
But like if it's a regular
when
one,
it's like a regular one,
I
Y'all
gotta
be
get
doing
clothes
that
off.
on the regular?
yeah.
not in public,
Nah.
but like when I get home. Like
How long
with
y'all
the
be
stuff-
taking
No, for real
this.
though, it only takes me a minute.
And then
No, I
there-
can't. I have to take my
there's-
time.
when I'm like about to go, I have to put my phone away. Like I can't. I need to focus.
Maybe you
I
need a
heard that
poop
if you
stool.
sit like too long on the toilet, that you
bad.
get like hemorrhoids or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Nah, dude,
before
I'm in
at
and
my
out.
dad's house, I used because the cold toilet seats. I used to get my hair dry and just.
Oh, see,
Go
that's
ahead.
another one of my like weird habits. Is like I can't sit on a cold toilet seat. Everywhere I go, including my own home, I put toilet paper on the seat first.
Tillie pre-games her goddamn toilet seat, dude. I walk in there and there's already toilet paper. Yeah, it's like just tangled up in there, and I'm like, what the hell?
I set it up for next time.
Yeah, it's
And
just
another
ready.
one is when we pass over a railroad, I have to touch the window.
Why?
Oh yeah, that's a weird habit she has.
I have not like in 6th grade, my friend at the time, she was like, "Oh, touch the window every time you touch a railroad." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Just do it." So ever since then, like, I have to touch the window.
You just do what you're fucking told. You just sit there and take it like that. That's crazy work. She said, "You touch a railroad, touch the window," and Jisela was like, "I'm all for it."
She said,
Oh, I'm like, is it not on?
So I did it.
So if I tell you to touch something, whenever
Nope.
you touch something, you're just gonna just
Touch
Nope.
the window.
do it.
"Do you guys have
The
any weird
railroad
habits?"
sticks with me.
I'm trying to think.
It haunts you.
I have one. I basically like every time I close the fridge, especially if I'm leaving the house, I have to rub my elbow on it 3 times. I don't know where it came from, but
OCD.
yeah, it's weird.
Rub your elbow.
I literally like rub my elbow on the doors to make sure they close. I don't know why.
I don't know if it's a weird habit, but like, I think it's kind of normal. But like, whenever I get into my car, I always have to walk around it.
What?
Yeah. So
Like, what,
like,
are you checking for anything specific?
yeah, I'm looking if someone like dinged my
just, like,
car or any
paranoid?
dents. Paranoid, man. Honestly,
And that's on trauma.
But you've gone through a lot. in
no,
a sense.
literally when I that other episode that I was telling you guys about when I came out of the club and then I had like obviously like dent marks on my hood, my fender, and then like scratch marks on my car. Like I was already like doing that, but now it's like really bad where I'm always checking. And literally right when I got my car back the next week, I went to like to go shop around. I came back and I parked far from everybody, and there was another handprint on my car, and I was like, dude, ain't no way. On the hood. And I'm like, dude, I'm
Pose.
literally about to either one change my car or change my license plate because I'm over it. I am traumatized. But yeah, but it doesn't matter what car, like even if it's her car, I do the same thing. I have to walk around. Like when I told her, hey, can you, when we got done eating, and I was like, hey, check your side. Like I'm very
Oh,
like,
I
Yeah,
caught
me
you
too.
saying that.
Would
Yeah.
you wrap your car?
I would wrap my car, but there's some negatives about it. Just like say if I get a rock chip, then I'm gonna have to redo the whole panel again. It just gets expensive. Or like say if I do ding it, then you're able to see the dents and stuff. But like I would wrap my car, but that doesn't stop it from like dings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like rock chips. But yeah, that is one. I'm trying to think of another one. Weird habit.
I accidentally. Well, I don't know if this is considered one, but sometimes I accidentally like blow my cereal or my ice cream.
Oh, out of habit.
You blow it?
Blow it?
Yeah, like as if it's hot.
Hot?
Oh. Just kidding.
Like as if it's like hot. Like I just have a habit of doing that.
Lexie, do you?
I'm sure I do. I just can't think of any.
I know I do. I know I have some weird habits. Oh, this is one too. I don't know if this is weird or not, but before we go on trips, I have to make sure that the whole house is clean. And like I know people always like clean their house before they leave, but when I mean clean, like there's specifics. So trash all of them has to be taken out. All the toilet papers, they all have to be brand new rolls where they're like what is it called?
Damn.
Untouched. So like you know how
Damn, that's-
sometimes if you put one sheet and it's like hanging on like that, I have to replace them.
That's
So I
What do you-
replace
What
them.
do you do with that toilet paper?
It goes
I
into
j-
our bathroom.
It goes into our bathroom. Like I rotate it. I also rotate water bottles so that the labels are all the same. Because sometimes we'll buy water bottles from different places and I'll rotate it.
So you got like
You
OCD.
Like very bad
severe.
OCD.
damn.
Uh,
I can never live here with you.
What else do I do?
real.
Oh, and then obviously like clothes. There can't be clothes in the Okay, so this is one thing. When we go on trips, this is the biggest thing that I argue with her about, which is so stupid. But I make sure that the laundry is done and put away. No clothes in the washer. No clothes in the dryer.
Those are good habits. I wouldn't say that's like a weird or
Well,
bad habit.
Because
Yeah.
too, like if you leave it in the dryer, it's gonna
But
stink.
my
regardless.
reasoning for it is just in case we die and people have to come in our house, I have to make sure that it's like
Now that's a wild thought.
I have to make sure that it's appropriate for someone to walk in and like, oh, it's clean in here. Yeah.
They're gonna find a bunch of dildos and strap-ons.
And that's
do
what
you
you're worried
mean?
about.
That actually goes into my question is like if you guys have like a feeling already of how you're going to die.
Dude, I'm always thinking about how I'm gonna die.
I think
Yeah.
because I suck at taking care of myself.
Same.
Sorry. I think because like in our family we have a lot of like health issues
Oh, true.
and we don't really take care of that.
I think honestly my stress will kill me one day. That'll
Same.
literally be the death of me because I'm the type of person where like I'm always stressing about things and I let things like overwhelm me and consume me. Where like comes to a point where I'll just like low key shut down and like I don't want to ever talk to anyone for that entire day. And I don't know, like I don't know.
Do you just like overthink things? Like,
Definitely.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Overthinker for sure.
On the topic of like how we're gonna die, I always thought I was gonna die in a car crash.
Really?
And sometimes that's why when we travel a lot, sometimes I get that feeling, but then I try to like change it, be like, oh, like no, everything's gonna be fine, and like, but yeah, so it's either cancer or a car crash because I'm always driving, and I love to drive. That's something that I like to do, and I started really young, so like for me that was kind of like, and I drive a coupe. And so it is a small car, and I'm really bad at checking my blind spots sometimes. That's why when I drive, I have it on cruise control at 65, and I just stay in one lane unless I have to like merge. But other than that, I always try to stay in one lane because there's so many incidences where I almost died in a car crash, but I've always been safe. But
Tell us about an incident where you almost crashed and died.
there's so many times, honestly. One time I was driving to work and I was turning left and someone had cut me off and I immediately stepped on the brake. But when you do that, the ABS control on your car turns on, so it locked my wheel to the left.
Oh shit.
And when I braked, because it was like really hard, and I went onto oncoming traffic, and then my steering wheel was locked, so I was literally in the other lane, and cars were coming. But luckily, I was able to like move like right before. Another time was like it's always like merging on the freeway, because
Dude, freeways
like
scare me.
with semis or something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cause like when you're in like about to merge in a semi, like, you're like in the middle of the semi, so you have to either brake really hard or speed up really fast. Well, I was like stuck where there was someone in front of me, and I was like literally on the side. Another time was I was also driving. It's always when I'm driving to work, but I was on the freeway on the 99, and there was a blowout of a semi's what's it called? His tire. Yeah, there's a blowout, and he was in the middle lane. And then I was in the slow lane, and there was another semi in front of me. And then the semi that was in the middle that the tire blew out, he was like braking like really hard. And then the semi behind him was merging while I was right there.
Damn.
And I literally had to, I went on the shoulder and I scuffed up like my rims and stuff because I was already like on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another time.
Damn, it's scary.
Another time was, it's a lot of road rage incidences
I have
too.
bad road rage.
Someone, I was riding on the 99 again. I was coming back from school because this was like my freshman year of college, and I was driving my mom's Tahoe, and someone brake checked me, but they went to a complete stop on the 99, and we were in the middle, and I pressed the brakes so hard, and we were literally at a complete stop on the 99, and then they sped off. And I was like, because we were literally doing that cat and mouse shit where like you're going in front, check braking.
Yeah.
And then there was another time when we were driving to. That's what I'm telling. I have so many stories about like me almost dying driving. That's why one time we were driving up to San Francisco to stay up in a cabin in the woods, and we hydroplaned because my car's low, and so when we hydroplaned, literally the water, like I didn't have control of the car.
Yeah.
those are the ones that I can think of because those are the ones that kind of like scared me like really bad where I lost control. Nothing from what I was doing. It was more of me like handling the situation. But for me, it was always car crash.
Speaking of traffic accidents and Highway 99, my job has made me like deathly afraid of driving on the 99 from Porterville to Fresno.
Really?
Like I've gotten some like crazy calls on the 99.
Did
Like,
Did you ever tell the audience what you do for work?
I'm a 911 ambulance dispatcher,
Mhm.
and I've been doing it for going on 3 years now.
Mhm.
And like the shit I hear sometimes is crazy.
What? So you get calls from like what? Like 99 crashes?
I can get calls from as far as like just before you hit Kingsburg,
Mhm.
all the way to Danuba because that's our area.
Mhm.
I get them all the way out in like California Hot Springs, Ponderosa,
Mhm.
Rich Grove, and then all of like Visalia, Exeter, Three Rivers,
Mhm.
like that whole Tulare County. And then like the worst traffic accidents are always on the 99. Like I can probably tell you I get a traffic accident on the 99 like every single day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
And that's why I tell you all of mine are always
Yeah.
on the 99, dude. Always.
Yeah. And so like I don't know like if anyone ever offers it like to drive like whenever we're coming to Fresno, I'm just like, yeah, please drive cuz like I get nervous. Like driving here this morning, I get hella nervous.
Well,
I
now
love driving, but everyone hates mine. So
I hate your driving.
Yeah.
No. Did what?
I drive fast and I don't like using the brake.
What?
Except that one time you were driving really slow.
Well, the thing is with Lexie's like
Look, when there's passengers in my car, then I'm kind of like, oh, I have to actually like drive safe, and then it freaks me out.
well, because Lexie brakes hard. She takes every like turn like it's very super sharp, and I'm like getting car sick. Like it's so bad.
I overthink now because I know a lot of people criticize my driving. I overthink when I drive. So when I drove with you, I was like overthinking everything.
I was like, pull over right now. We're on Clovis Avenue. Going
Bruh.
home.
You know, speaking of like driving too, another thing that kind of caused me to like stop driving stupidly is I got a really bad ticket one time going 108 in the 65.
Damn,
And I
isn't that like a
endangerment.
misdemeanor or whatever?
I don't know. Was it? I had to wait 5 years for it to fall out. I think it's still on there. No, maybe it fell out last year.
Damn.
But that ticket was like $1,000, and the crazy thing is like, they were trying to impound my car and take me to jail, and then they had me come out and they made me do like a DUI test and everything, and they tried to get me for like speed racing. Like they were just trying to like screw me so bad. And like me as a yapper, I'm like trying to talk to them, be all nice. Well, not nice, but I was like, bro, you can't intimidate me. Like that's not, because I was in the police academy at the time, and I was like, bro, you're not about to do this. And he was like, you're gonna do it otherwise. So I was outside of the car doing all the DUI tests. He even made me take like a breathalyzer.
Well, is it true that if you deny it, they'll like automatically give you a DUI?
I don't
No.
No,
you have to
I
do a
heard-
blood test.
Yeah, I heard like you could just
Speak
deny
closer.
everything. They take you to jail, and then they can't really prove anything because like you're already probably like
Well,
sober.
they were trying to get me for endangerment too because she was in the car with me. And
I was just sitting in the passenger seat.
you know what's crazy? Speaking of like a DUI, I had a friend literally recently. He crashed his car. The next week he got a new car, and then he crashed it again. He flipped over, and
It's a series of unfortunate events. God damn.
but the person who hit him, because it was a hit and run. Well, yeah, hit and run basically. His car flipped, so he was upside down. They pulled him out, and then he was like talking to them, and he was like, "Oh, like what happened?" And I'm pretty sure like when you get into a car accident like that, you're probably like shocked. And he already talks slow as it is, but I guess the guys were starting to get all pissed at him. They ended up punching him and then leaving.
Damn.
Yeah.
Poor
And
guy.
my friend like called the cops, and the cops ended up giving him a DUI. Anyway,
Wow, that poor guy.
I
So
know.
sorry for you.
I know. I was like, damn, he got punched. But they literally just sucker punched him and just left. Like, what the? Like, bro.
It's like you had mentioned road rage earlier. I have like really bad road rage.
Tillie will pull
Like-
over on the side of the road.
I will deadass like it's happened multiple times when Lexie's been in the car with me. Like someone has almost hit me, and I'll for real like turn around and follow them and fucking ride their ass.
That's how she used to be.
Bro,
I
that's
don't
how
give
I
a
used to be. You know, one
mom's
time when I was little, I was in the car with my mom, right?
Uh-huh.
My mom followed her all the way until she stopped at COS.
Mhm.
And she was banging on her window, telling her to get the fuck out.
Dude.
And then she wouldn't get out. She was like pretending my mom wasn't there. And she's like, "You're lucky my kid's in the car. Otherwise, I'd fuck you up." And I was like, "Damn, bro." And then we ended up leaving.
Low-key, I didn't think I had it in me. Because, like, one time I was going in Porterville. I was at the Vallarta.
Yeah.
And this fucking van, dude, he was going through the parking spaces. And he cut right in front of me and almost fucking hit me. And I literally, he parked in one of the spots. Didn't think I was going to follow him. I parked right next to him. And I knocked on his window. I was
You did
like... Fuck, and dude, it was a fucking guy, and he was in a van by himself.
Yeah.
And like now thinking about it later, like I'm just like, dude, he literally could have done anything to me. He could have
Yeah.
fucking snatched me. Like I'm a twig, bro. I can't defend myself. But in the moment, my blood was boiling, and I was like, you almost fucking hit me. Like I was going off on this guy, and he had an accent. He's like, I'm sorry, and I'm just like,
Dude,
bruh.
people in that shopping area is stupid because
Yeah.
I've almost got hit and I've told them shit.
Yeah.
Dude, my mom used to, you know, back in the days when we used to have CDs,
Mm-hmm.
she used to get them from her glove department and start throwing them behind her.
Bruh.
I know.
Damn.
Fucking Mario Kart.
I know, throwing him. Anything that was in her car, perfume, she'd throw it out her window trying to hit them. I'm like, damn, what the hell?
The Christmas tree lane story. She had the umbrella out and she was talking crap because
explain that.
Christmas tree lane is like a really big like light thing that they have in
The light show.
Fresno, and it's like a whole like huge block.
It's a
And
Christmas light
there's
show.
a long line.
It's a mile long road.
Yeah. And so we were in line already for probably at least 20-30 minutes, and this car cuts us off, and literally her mom is just on the horn for, I swear, like a minute and a half straight, just, and I'm in the passenger seat just like, okay, this is what we're doing.
The thing about Christmas Tree Lane is once you actually get into that mile run, they block off the road, so it's literally a one-way.
You can't get out.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
get out.
and so you gotta wait there, right? And this car ended up going on the other side, and literally the whole time we were side by side. And my mom had the windows rolled down, and the whole thing about the like umbrella thing is my mom thought she was hard for whatever reason. I guess it's a fucking what is it called? What is it called? Like a tool, not a tool, but like
Like
A weapon?
a weapon. Yeah,
Oh,
to try to
I was
like,
like, wait,
she
what?
had she got her umbrella and she just put it on her side and she's like, mom, what are you gonna do with an umbrella? Like,
What the heck?
and then the lady, she grabbed her kid out of the car seat and was like looking at my mom with the baby. My mom was like, fuck your baby.
Fuck you and your baby.
Damn.
Yeah, it was intense. I was just in the passenger seat like, oh. I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? But
Damn, dude.
it was a lot.
Yeah. I've been caught in a couple situations where
Speaking of my mom, she's calling me right now.
hey mom.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah, I've just been caught in a couple situations where like I probably shouldn't have followed people because of road rage.
Yeah,
Like-
people have guns.
I know.
I have
And even
one.
Lexie told me, she was like, dude, and like I hate it whenever people like cut, like if I'm in the passenger seat, I don't know, it's just a bad habit of mine where like if someone cuts Lexie off and she's driving, I will reach over and fucking wail the horn.
I do the
don't-
same thing
I
because Allie
don't
won't
care.
honk, and I'm like,
I won't
honk.
Yeah, no one will honk, and I'm just like,
Dude, tell me why Crystal's Forerunner doesn't, her horn doesn't work. And it pisses me off because people will be doing the dumbest
You're all-
shit. And like, I'm like, Crystal, honk your horn. She's like, it doesn't work. And I'm like, oh my God.
Changing the topic. What is your biggest pet peeve? Like, is there something that you guys don't like? Like something that irritates you?
yeah, when people touch my face, bro. Don't touch my fucking face.
Yours
Ah,
is-
stop it,
Hey.
bro. I
know
get
what?
so grossed out.
That's mine too. That's mine too.
No.
I was talking about this in the car. So like when like she holds my hand, she likes to like rub it, right? Like back and forth like that.
I like doing that.
Repetitive movement, it bugs me. So
Okay.
to me it's like someone just poking at you, like poke, and I'm like, bro, stop. But it's just like, or even if like you put your hand on my thigh and you're like rubbing it up and down, like that repetitive movement, it bugs me.
Like, what about it bugs you? It's just like, it's just annoying to you? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
She wouldn't even like it if I'm like twitching my leg in the car.
Stop.
She could, like it.
Like now?
It's so triggered. She's like,
I can't do repetitive movement. It bugs me. Like I don't know why.
Damn.
Pet peeve?
when I hear people chewing,
Sorry.
or just hearing that, just hear.
I'm over here
hearing
chewing
and
like a
seeing,
horse.
I'm just like, close your mouth.
I'm trying to think.
Me trying to
What
keep my gun to the
else?
side.
I know, me too.
Lex, pet peeve?
Normally
I
you're so
don't-
talkative, bro.
Dude,
She's done.
She's
Oh.
done.
She stepped out.
I feel like I can't function right now. I need a shot.
Are you hungover?
Shot or shop?
Shot.
Oh.
She needs liquor.
Do you have any pet
Tequila. Pet peeve.
Picklebacks.
Don't even start me. I literally had it and it went away.
Dang.
I think people like just telling me what to do. That's a really big pet peeve. Like if you tell me what to do or you accuse me of something, one thing about it, I'm gonna do exactly what pissed you off.
Dude.
Like Tillie be like, you don't clean the dishes right. Okay, so I stopped doing the dishes, and then eventually she was like, you never help do the dishes. Well, you don't like how I do it, so what do you want from me? So don't piss me off, because I will piss you off even more.
Lexie don't clean, period.
I do. It's just you complain about it all, so why am I gonna
Please-
bother?
Please write in the comments if you'd like to see them fight.
Stop. I can't. I'm gonna get like a blow up
It's-
and nacho cheese.
That's such a like the Drake and Josh when they're like in the chocolate pool. Anyways,
Dude, for a Patreon video, we should definitely get a blow up pool and have like a wrestling tournament or
That'd be
something.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I feel like it would be such an unfair fight for all of us, though.
What do you mean?
First of all, you bigger than me, and everyone's bigger than Tillie.
As long as before, bro. Me and Lexie have gotten into it a couple times.
Yeah, see?
At one point, you know what? My proudest moment of Tillie deadass was when she like finally got me on the ground and was like choking me and like banging my head on the concrete. I swear to God, it
Wait,
wasn't
hold
even.
on. Can we like tell that story really quick? I know like we talked about it in the last page or last video.
Did we?
No. Like, but just like getting into fights. Didn't we talk about that in the last video? Or am I
Yeah.
tripping?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, because I talked about like me and my brother getting into it.
Dude, yeah.
Me and Tillie, we would get into fist fights and stuff, but like Tillie and her crocodile tears, bro, gets me every time. You know I'm a sucker for it. But what we were
Cleaning something in the garage.
I think my dad was like, clean the washing machine, and I was like, what?
Oh, because they were selling the washing and the drying machine.
So we were like cleaning like the inside and outside of it.
You gotta wash that?
Yeah, like cleaning the top of it, you know, like with
Oh,
the
okay.
cloth or
Like
whatever.
or where like the soap goes, like just giving it like a good like wipe down. And me and Tillie were already irritated. I think like my dad, we were all just irritated that day, and so all of us were just kind of bickering. And me and Tillie were outside alone, washing this fucking washing machine, and
What did I do? I hit you with the like the freaking washcloth on purpose.
rag or
whatever?
something. Yeah, and I was
just,
just like knock it
Slapped her
off.
with it.
I was done. And so we finally finished, and I was like, I can't fucking stand you. And we get down because we're like doing this in the back of my dad's truck. And so
How
we
old are
get
you guys?
We were like in junior high.
no. You were a freshman, and I was
Oh.
in junior high.
Okay, so freshman and junior high.
And this is like Tillie's always been like a twig, but at this point in time, like she grew muscle because of all the sports that she was doing. And so I was just like, I didn't think anything of it. I was always able to like beat her down easily. And so I don't know. We started like pushing each other as we were making our way past into the garage to get inside the house. And I don't know what happened, but we just like started throwing hands, and then she finally like knocked me to the ground.
Like, how do you pin down, right?
Yeah, like she kicked my feet, and then I like fell on my back, and I like
Hey, remember this?
for real. And I was like, dang, and I like lost like the wind.
I low-key was like choking her, like, you know, whenever you,
There
like,
was
black
no
out?
she was seeing red. There was no low key about it. Homegirl got on top. As the moment I hit the ground, homegirl straddled me and starts like wrapping her hands around my neck, and she's squeezing it, and I just see like the pure rage in her eyes, and she's like banging my head on the concrete, and in my mind I'm thinking, holy shit, she finally pinned me down for the one time. You know how proud
Finally.
I was?
Finally, hold up.
Yeah, finally.
I just want to talk right now.
You just see Tillie.
Dude, she looked wild as fuck. I was like, oh my god. But in that moment, I was so proud. I was like, dude. Honestly, though. But I was like, wow, she's really doing it. Like, she can hold her own. Like, she's actually a fair fight now that she has, like, muscle.
Low key, because of that one instance, I feel like if I were to get like kidnapped or whatever, I feel like I could turn into like mini Hulk and just fucking.
Damn, your ego got fed, huh?
Like, she's got that rage in her. It's just, I don't know if you have the strength behind it.
Yeah, probably not anymore.
But yeah, I was proud. I was like, and then she seen it in my eyes, like that. I was just like, I kind of like started to smile, and then she started to smile, and like she's like
No,
still,
no, hold on. 'Cause
she's
my
still
dad, no.
choking me out, and we're just smiling as she's choking me out, and then
My
she
dad
like,
walks out. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then me and her get up so quick. We're like,
no, that's not what happened, bro.
"Yeah, he came out, bro."
No, literally, we were smiling at each other, and then you like kind of like slowly stopped choking me out, and then you started laughing, and then I started laughing all winded and shit.
Weirdos. That shit.
Well, because it
Bruh.
was like it was in that moment, like both we were locked in. We were like, "Yo, you just did that. Do you understand that you just did that?" And
Yeah,
she was
but
just
he
like,
ended up coming out.
"Yeah." Eventually, after like we started giggling about it, and then he came out, and then we got up, and we were like, "We're not even doing nothing, bruh." And then we went in, and that was it.
Yeah.
Who has the next question?
What the hell was your original question?
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Oh.
Did everyone pretty much answered, no?
I don't think
Yeah.
I answered.
Oh yeah.
Do you
answer.
guys shower before the gym? Yes or no?
I like to.
Before the gym?
No.
Depends though. If it's after work, I don't.
I mean,
but like if I'm
I go
going
in
to
the
the gym,
mornings.
yeah.
Like I wake up and I just go.
Honestly, no. Because okay, so like say if it's my day off, right? And I go to the gym. I'm literally home. I wake up and then go to the gym. Why would I need a shower before I go to
Yeah,
the gym?
Well,
yeah.
maybe because like I'm thinking like you went to work and then you're
Well,
gonna go to
It's
the
all
gym.
circumstantial then.
Well, also like you're just gonna sweat and stink anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't see like a
See, like I
reason.
have like just like I know like I don't stink bad, but like
Stink bad.
I'm all,
She doesn't
I
stink
do.
bad,
She
guys.
stinks,
She
but not
stinks,
bad.
but not
well,
bad.
I
Yeah.
wanted to humble myself, but so I don't stink, but like I have that fear of like, ew, what if I smell? Like I'm just gonna shower.
It's okay, you do. I'm just kidding.
Well, the thing is, people stink at
Green
the
light
gym
to hit her.
anyway.
Dude, some people be rank. You be walking by, you're like,
Shit,
I
I'm
can't
not
work out
gonna
over
do
here.
Not in this
I
corner.
gotta go somewhere else.
No, even after work, cause like, nah.
She be stank at the gym. I'm like,
What?
A little
after
must-
the
Oh
summer,
goddamn.
going to the gym.
No, for real.
No, I don't be honestly. Is that like something like you want to tell people to do or what?
No, just asking.
Well, you know what's nasty?
What?
Is whenever you don't shower after the gym. Get the fuck out
Okay,
of my
yeah,
face if you don't.
that's
There's
different.
no way.
Because there be people out there that don't shower after the gym and they just come home and chill. I'm like, nah, you're disgusting.
No, yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
If you guys do that, you guys need to wash your dirty asses. Honestly,
Is
Don't
there
scrub your
is there
ass.
something that you guys like when you meet someone? What's your go-to thing that you're checking them on? Like my thing is teeth. I'm gonna stare at your teeth.
Same.
we talked about that the last one.
Did we?
Yeah.
And
said
like
that too, too.
you said shoes too.
Shoes.
Yeah.
What was
Stare
the
at the whole
question?
fit.
Damn, I already forgot.
I think we're all a little tired.
Yeah.
What was the original question?
I don't know.
No, that's the one that you asked right now.
Oh, like what's the first thing you stare at when you meet somebody? Or like the first thing that you like you're automatically
Depends
gonna
on
like
the person.
The height. I'm just kidding.
Damn, where's the
I
love for
hope-
the short kings at?
I know, I was gonna
I
say
have
that.
some love for the short king.
I don't.
Wait, just for the viewers, how tall? Can we say how tall we are? How tall are you?
5'6".
You're not 5'6", are you?
Yes, I am.
I'd believe it.
She's
I'm
lying.
5'5".
Subtract 1. Just kidding. Are you really?
She's a little taller than me, I think. Right?
How tall are you?
Like 5'5".
Bullshit.
You
Yeah.
seem tall. Are you
I think I
sure?
shrunk.
She said bullshit.
I'm 5 exactly.
I think so. If you're 5 foot, then I'm shorter than you, right?
Wait, can we compare?
you're
Let me
5
see.
foot.
Go.
I don't
stand
know.
up.
I don't know.
Stand
how
next
tall
to each
I
other.
am.
Well,
Hurry,
Lexi's like
hurry, hurry.
4'10". That's like a certified midget. Or I'm sorry, short
Oh,
person.
Dwarf. It's a dwarf.
Sure.
You know what I have a fear of, you guys?
You should be Dobby.
Since we talked about like our fears,
Give me a sock.
I have a fear that my children will be short.
Why is that a bad thing? You're making fun of the short people now.
Because
Yeah, you got a
3
problem?
short people
Yeah.
in here right now.
what's up then?
Say
No,
something.
I want D1 athletes.
You better get your
She want a
tall
whole
man.
basketball
You do
team,
realize
she
you're
said.
Filipino, right?
Yeah,
You guys
but
are
look
actually
at
really tall.
look at mom's side. You guys are all fucking short. The only
Your
tall
dad's hair's
people.
all tall though.
Yeah,
true.
the tall people on mom's side is freaking me, Nia, and Chelsea.
That's
I was
true.
like, yeah, Chelsea's pretty tall.
Wait, how
That's
tall
it.
is she?
Chelsea?
Yeah.
She's like 5, 6.5.
I don't know. I thought she
5,
was
7.
tall.
Okay,
Oh, I feel like that's
She's an
average.
Hold on,
inch.
5'6" is average though, unless you're 6 foot.
I wish I was 5'10" or 5'9".
How tall is your stepdad?
My stepdad, I think, is 6'3", but I could be wrong.
Dang.
That's
I need
tall.
me a- I need me a tall
I wish
king.
I was tall.
I just want to be taller.
My
I
dad-
just want to be at least over 5 foot.
Wait,
at
hold
this
on.
Rate.
Since we're talking about height, you know what's my biggest ick? Is like I noticed this when we came back from Vegas. We went to a concert, and my biggest ick is when short people go to concerts because they're looking at backs. And I was like standing in the crowd, right? And I just started laughing to myself because I was like, dude, same. Literally just staring at backs. You could see them struggling, trying to look at the stage, and they're just like,
They should have a short section, bro.
dude, it's so funny because like I'm just like, dude, this is so icky that you're trying to move in the crowd and you
I
can't even
have
see.
another ick. I cannot stand chest hair
Or
hairy
any
back.
type of
I
hair.
never used to like
Really?
that.
You
I
never
don't
used
like
to?
it.
Is
Yeah, I
that
never
pretty?
used to. I think like
You
I
got
do
used
not
to
like
it?
I do
Yeah.
like the clean look, but it makes them look more youthful.
Yeah. No, honestly, there's this guy that like I don't know if he was a foreman or a groundsman, I don't know, but like they would call him taco meat. Don't know why.
What?
He would have his shirt unbuttoned to like literally like right here, and all you saw was just like.
Oh,
chest
see
hair.
now that's gross. I
I'm
don't
just
like that
like,
shit.
oh my god! So every time he would come talk to me about like the maps, I'm just like, you're station 2, and then he's like, ma'am, and I'm like, yes, and he's like, is this what it is? And I was like, He's like, no, look, and I was like,
Like it's an eyesore.
I'm
Like
just
why?
like,
Put that away.
"Ew."
You
so
know-
then they all would make fun of me. They're like, oh look, it's your man, taco meat. I'm like,
Yo, I know
no.
it's respectful to say ma'am, but that's another ick. I'm like, don't call me ma'am.
yeah. I hate when
That
young
makes me
people,
feel
younger
old.
people call me love or
Honey,
Or honey.
yeah.
honey.
I'm like, first of all, I'm older than you.
Sweetheart.
Honey.
They're like, hey, love, and I'm like,
What are
Like-
you, British? Put it away. Pack it up.
I don't know. Like the whole like ick thing. I hate when people leave toothpaste in the sink.
do you guys dry your guys' toothbrush before putting it back wherever you guys have
I
it?
do.
What do you mean like by dry?
With a towel.
Like with the towel?
Yeah.
No, I
no.
don't.
I tap it so that there's no excess water.
I tap it and then wipe it.
Oh, I don't.
I can't because my saliva's on that, and I don't feel comfortable putting that
You
on the
don't wash
towel.
your toothbrush?
A rinse.
Bro, okay,
Wash your
speaking of
toothbrush,
that,
just change it.
Yeah, you're supposed to rotate it like every.
Well, yeah,
couple
no,
months.
duh. I'm talking about after you brush your teeth.
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving toothpaste on it.
No, but like, are you cleaning your toothbrush?
Oh yeah, just like under the water, give it a
Yeah.
good look.
Yeah,
And
like
then
I'm
you tap
rinsing
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tap it.
you
then
know,
wipe it.
when we
But your
travel
saliva's still on
sometimes,
there.
when you know how you use the water, sometimes I don't like that. When you go to travel to different places and you use the tap water to rinse your toothbrush, sometimes that freaks me out too. So when we travel, I always bring like a fucking 24 case of water with me.
Are you serious?
I cannot.
That's smart.
Dude, I swear, whenever we used to go to like LA for like concerts or whatever, I swear the LA water, the tap water from their sinks would break me out.
It's
Bro,
different.
Yeah.
Have you smelled? I think it's Hanford water.
Hanford.
It literally smells like ass.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
it's so
never-
bad.
I mean,
it's like
I don't
there's
go
a
to Hanford
sewage
too often,
issue. So like it smells like you can smell it. Like at my grandma's house, like because she had a house there, the toilet would get like a slime on it from
Ew,
the
Hanford,
like
what
the
do you put in
water.
water?
Yeah, like you have to like put like a system in your house to like filter the water out. It's like that bad.
Speaking of water, can I just say like a little fear of mine? I don't know what movie I got it from. I know it was from like a scary movie, but like I get scared sometimes. Like whenever I'm taking a shower and I close my eyes, I'm scared that I'm gonna open it and like
Oh,
either
The Grudge?
shit
The Grudge,
is coming out, shit or blood or I don't know, something is gonna come out of the freaking
From the
faucet.
drain.
After I watch scary movies.
That scares me.
My fear is things coming like bugs or anything like coming out of the drain.
Yeah. Do you guys take baths?
I like baths.
I do.
Okay, this is a real question because people who take baths, they give me the ick.
I think baths are nasty.
They're
Especially
nasty.
because like how often are you really scrubbing your bathtub?
Okay, well, it's
Bathtubs
not
are
even.
nasty.
I scrub it before I take a bath.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not even the whole like taking like scrubbing the bath. Like, obviously, you gotta. I'm not gonna take a bath unless it's clean, but like the fact that you're sitting in your own dirt.
No, I rinse beforehand, and then I.
Okay, some people don't though, is what I'm saying. So like people literally would just go in there and they got their little discharge pieces floating around in there. They got their, you know what I'm saying, like your little butthole with the little feces in there. Like,
Damn.
if you're gonna, okay, if you take a rinse in the shower before you get into your bath water, okay. But people who go straight in there, I'm just like, bro,
Yeah, I don't. I can't take a bath, bro. That just grosses me out. I'm sorry.
I like baths.
Yeah, she takes baths.
really. And then the little toe fungies. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it grosses me
I
out.
think it depends on like how cleanly. you
Dude,
are
I
as
wish a
person.
dude was here because I want to know. Because I heard that like if guys take baths, they don't like taking baths because their junk floats.
Does it really?
Hey.
I don't know.
ask.
I gotta ask.
Can someone confirm?
I mean, I tried it, but like mine's obviously heavy, so it's gonna sink.
Yeah, Lucky, you could have been here so we could have asked you that question, but you freaking bailed on his
Oh
phone.
my god. Are you gonna call Lucky?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Call him real quick.
Call him a
Lucky, we're
bitch
putting you on
again.
the spot, bro.
Online. You gotta get a phone for this. Ask him. Ask
Calling
him.
him a nun. Calling him a nun.
Yes, Jisela?
Hey, we're filming right now, but we have a question.
Yes.
When you take
That's I'm
baths,
gay.
does your ding dong float?
Is it? No.
So,
My
d-
nuts flow before my ding dong.
So your nuts
so your
float.
nuts float?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll be using it to cup water.
To what?
To cup water.
Cup it with soap in it.
Hey, tell him. Ask him. When he takes a poop, where does it go?
When you take a shit, does your ding dong like where do you place it? Like
Does
is
it hit the
in-
water?
Does it? Damn, that's long. does it like? Do you have it hanging or do you hold it?
Do
Or
you rest it on the toilet seat?
Ooh.
Like, you, like, in the bowl and like you put like a toilet paper right there so it doesn't touch like the seat. Yeah, it doesn't touch the seat. And then you take it out when you're done. Like you just wipe your ass with it.
What?
Wait,
Ew.
hold on.
wipe
You
your-
wipe your ass with what?
He's a dirty
the
little
ding
boy.
Ding
holder.
dong.
But we're filming.
Yo.
Do you have anything to say?
I'll be there soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he
Yeah,
said
right.
soon. He
Yeah,
said
right.
soon. All
He
right.
said soon.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, right.
All
Well,
right.
that's
Lies.
lucky. He's supposed to be here.
He bailed.
Yeah, he bailed on us.
He's
All
a
right.
loser.
Bye, Lucky.
Bye.
I'm the star guest. I'll see y'all.
Wait,
All right.
are you coming?
No, next time.
Not even for the
lame.
Halloween party?
I don't know, maybe.
What a
I just
loser.
got a tattoo right now, so.
Lame.
Okay then.
Wait,
Bye.
hey, Lucky. I like doing that.
I like doing that too. You know my favorite part about doing that shit is that you tell them like you let them have the last word and then you hang up and then you call them back and you're like, I'm sorry, what did you say? And they go say it again and you do it right again.
You know, I'm actually the worst person to call because I don't even give you a heads up that I'm ending the call. I just end it.
No, yeah, you do that, and I'm like, this.
Like
mid conversation.
I'm just like hang up.
I'm like, okay, bye, and like right when I'm like barely saying bye, she's think, and
Dude,
Yeah.
I hate talking on the phone to people, and that's like literally what I do for a living.
Okay,
hate
that
talking on the
I
phone,
can see
too.
why you would be irritated by it, honestly.
I hate people so much.
I do it to Crystal all the time.
What?
Like, hey, Crystal, she's like, what? I hang up.
I love
you know
doing
what we
that.
should do on like one of our videos? We should like FaceTime people, be like, what's that? Be like, sorry, hold on, I'm busy right now.
Honestly, have you ever seen those videos where like they call like their significant other and they're like, hey, was whoever with you? And then you see if they lie for you.
Oh, that's wild work. I don't have a significant other, so
Neither do I.
What?
Anyways.
Anyone want to spell that to you? No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways. Just thought I'd put it out there.
All right. Let's get real deep.
how
Let's
deep?
get
Pretty deep.
Balls deep?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to hold it apart, Loki.
Oh, that's how deep.
All right, what do you guys think the purpose of life is?
Well, a good answer is to live life to the fullest, have children,
Aw.
and
Oh.
teach them all the good things, and then you die. But the camera died.
Nar. Nar.
I just noticed my thumbnails are crooked.
Nar.
Just right now.
Thank God.
Bruh.
Gives us more time to think about that answer.
No, that's a big question. That's all.
No,
But it
'cause-
won't be recorded. There will be no image.
Oh my gosh, she's like, yeah, Will. What?
It's off, right? Well,
To be honest, I'll tell you guys about my conversation with the new coordinator.
Oh, is it?
no, I know, but you could.
He's like, you bitch.
Well, no, he's the bitch.
He's the real bitch.
um
Pinche puto.
the fucking.
De chinito.
Can you shut the fuck up?
No.
Wait. Say that again.
What?
Say that again.
Can you shut the fuck up?
See, if you guys want to see them fight, let us know.
No, mom is. Okay. What was the question? What's the purpose
What is
of
the
life?
purpose of life?
To be honest, I wouldn't know. I don't know that answer. But I feel like my new coordinator really made me feel bad about this.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And I was like, "Working on my career." And he was like, "Well, where do you see yourself in 10 years?" And I was like, "Working on my career." And he was like, "Where do you see yourself in 20 years?" I said, "My career." And he was like, "Okay, outside of career, where do you picture your life, like your personal life?" I said, "I don't understand the question." He goes, "You know, like are you going to buy a house?" I said, "Probably not. I don't really want to live anywhere." And he was like, "Do you want to buy like a car?" I said, "I'm not really a car person, so probably not." And he goes, "Okay, do you have like a boyfriend?" I said, "No." And then my recruiter goes, "She's a weirdo. She doesn't know how to talk to boys." I said, "Yeah, he's not wrong." And then the new guy goes, "So do you ever plan on getting married?" I said, "Well, that's complicated." He goes, "What's complicated about that? We've got time." I said, "Oh, well, nobody believes that I'm like ever going to get married. So like my dad told me I'm not wife material." And he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, so I mean, I don't foresee it happening. I don't think there's very like great chances of that happening for me, but I would love to." And he was like, "You know, you sound really sad. Like you have nothing going for your personal life. It's all career." I said, "That's the purpose of my life is my career."
You know what's crazy is, I mean, it may sound crazy to you, but that's exactly the lifestyle that I wanted.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah,
I felt like there was nothing wrong with that, but everybody makes me feel really bad about
No,
that.
so literally, I used to tell her all the time, like, if I didn't meet you, that's exactly the life I wanted. I never wanted to stay in one place. I wanted to, I guess it would be what, like a gypsy type of thing, but not really gypsy. It's like, for me, it's like,
On the go, constantly.
yeah, I really,
traveling.
that's how my life always was growing up, like just traveling a lot, like living out of my suitcase. And so that's like something that I was used to. So I was like, I wouldn't mind just like, having my backpack and my luggage, my laptop, my camera, just going around, taking pictures, meeting new people, like learning different cultures. And like, for me, I'm also like very independent too. So like, I never thought I needed like a person, because I can do everything myself. And then like, obviously career, like that's your career would be your passion basically. And so one of the jobs that I wanted when growing up was, I wanted to be, did you know this is a job? It's basically like a scene finder. So basically people travel around the world and they look for places to like film,
Oh, cool.
and they just take pictures of it and then they send it to like the producer or whatever, and then like they'll go check it out and see if this is a good place to film. Like that's a job. Like,
Would you still want to pursue that?
as far as like taking photos, probably not, but I still like that lifestyle of like traveling and not being stuck in one place. And that's something that I do struggle with because I feel like she's opposite of me. But
I like to just pack up and disappear. Honestly, like if I feel like ever since I kind of told everybody that I was leaving, I feel like a lot more people are like, "Well, we want to see you. We want to hang out." And and I feel very tied down, like kind of almost obligated to like stick around and hang out with people or like see people. But I really just want to like get up and disappear for like a week and not tell anybody.
Then
So,
disappear, bro.
hey, be nice or fight.
No, I'm just saying if that's what she want, bruh. It's not. I'm not even trying to pick a fight. Like if that's what you want to do, I mean, you're already doing it.
the idea though of like when you travel, it's nice because people don't know like your history and stuff like that. So it is nice to like travel and meet new people. And that's why that's why you'll always catch me. It's not really like a good habit, but it's also not a bad habit to me. It's like I love to be like out in the clubs, out at raves or festivals because you meet like very interesting people there.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people like when you're out a lot or you're posting a lot, because I like to post and I probably am annoying, but I don't care.
Same.
But I think a lot of people would sit there and be like, "Oh, she's a party girl," because I've gotten that comment too. That's like, "You're just a party girl. You just go out and like you drink and blah blah blah. Like you can't just like settle down." I could, but why would I?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I have no obligation to sit there and be home on a Friday night.
Well, like,
bored as
what is
hell.
that? Like, you want your life to be at home, like, watching a movie every weekend?
Well, because like I
don't
felt like I
understand
did that growing up. Like I was such a
Yeah.
homebody growing
Yeah.
up forcefully that like now that I'm older, not that I like partying or that I feel the need to like drink and stuff, but it's just more like the environment. I like meeting people. I like going and like having a good time and seeing people. Like I'll buy people drinks, like randoms drinks, just to like have that good time vibe.
Bitch, with what money right now though?
I didn't say it was right now.
Okay, I was
You
just
you
gonna
know
say.
what's crazy too though, like speaking about that, like obviously like when you're in like a straight couple situation, you guys don't really have a choice, but it's crazy that to think that people would have that mentality of like they want to have kids and like stay at home. Like for me, I feel like there's more life to that than just being that person.
See, I felt like I wanted to like settle down, but then like everyone was like, you're conservative, like don't go out partying and all that. And then ever since this year, like I started going out more. I started going to the clubs and dressing up. Like a lot of people are like, oh, why are you dressing like that? Or like, oh, like why are you out? It's like I'm young still. I want to have
And
fun.
it's for you. It's
Yeah.
not
You
for
guys
are meant to
anybody else. It's
live.
for you.
And it's like literally like people be hating on that, like that I'm going out.
They're only hating because they're stuck at home and they can't go out because it like not to like talk smash, but it's like you have different priorities than we do, and like I understand like you have a family and all that, but at the end of the day, you chose that. You know what I mean? And being like a gay couple, like we've actually tried having kids at one point, and I'm honestly glad it didn't work because after like we stopped trying, we were able to experience way more life than we did in our younger 20s.
And how can you attest to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, I feel like from probably like 21 to like 28, I feel like I'm saying my age, but 7 years now. Like we really like just focused on ourselves and our relationship and like building and like just, I mean, we would still go out like to like certain things, but it wasn't like we weren't traveling or like going to concerts and like doing all the things that we're doing now.
Well, even like you guys know, like we never even showed up to family functions because we were just so busy. Like,
Working, like honestly, working a lot, working crappy hours, like, you know.
I just
so
feel
it's
like when we were younger, we were like, oh, like let's have kids, let's get married by like 25. We surpassed that.
yeah, but that's because that's like a societal norm that everyone has brought, and I think those are old school thinking.
Yeah, like
Like,
I'm
that's
not ready to
absolutely
have
not.
kids. Like I'm not
I
like
think
I'm cool with everyone like getting married and
Okay.
having kids right now, but not me.
But also too, what I think about too is yes, you don't have your own kids, but you have dated people with kids.
honestly, at that point in time, my mindset was I never wanted to have kids, but I actually like really loved playing that mom role. I literally was just telling my friends about this last night as we were like getting drunk. But
And the other day when we were at lunch too.
yeah, like it just I miss playing and fulfilling that mom role because I do that with people that I date, that I kind of like hold their hands and I like pick them up, and like it's just I play that nurturing role for them, and it makes them a better person. And it sucks like when, you know, it doesn't work out or like I'm no longer in their lives, but they always tell me like, you know what, you were a big supporter in my life, and I'm like, oh cool, and they're like, I'm really grateful, and I'm like, great that like you're doing better after me.
Yeah.
I would never wish like bad on you, but I don't think I have too many boundaries with having my own kids, but I wouldn't mind being a stepmom. I love playing that mother role.
Wait, question. Like, you know how like you were acting as a stepmom, I guess. Do you think it would feel the same of having your own, or was there still like some sort of boundary where it was like, oh, technically these aren't my kids, or
It was boundaries.
There was a lot of boundaries, yeah.
Like I really didn't have a say in like what the kids did. Like I had to like ask like, oh, is their mom gonna be okay with this?
I think for me, it
How
was
did
like
that-
affection was like a really hard thing for me. I didn't know how. I feel like we didn't grow up having like a lot of affection shown to us, so it's
Mhm.
kind of like I don't know. Am I allowed to hug their son? Can I
would
can
you?
I buy them gifts and stuff? Like it felt awkward to me.
Mhm.
But with me and their son, like it felt really natural. It didn't feel like I had to like force it or anything. But yeah, like I would hold him or I'd carry him or like he'd sit on my lap or he'd ask for me or we'd just kind of hang out.
Now, I've seen it on the other hand too, where like the biological mom gets super like mad because the stepmom's trying to step up. Was there ever anything like that with you, or no?
For me, well, because he never claimed me, he never like presented me to his baby mama and was like, you know, this is who your son is like hanging around. There was he didn't want to introduce me just because like we weren't technically together.
Did she see you more as like a friend, like to him?
Oh, he introduced me to everybody, including his like family, as, oh, this is my friend. And it was obvious that like we weren't. Like she knew what was up, but like there was just no introduction. So
They didn't pose like a
But
threat.
for
yeah, like I
3
wasn't like a threat.
That's so
That's
crazy.
crazy. I didn't even know 3 years.
Wild. What was the original question?
What was the meaning to life?
Oh, dang.
Did everyone answer
Wow, we've really branched off. No, I think I was the only one that
No,
answered
I
that, and
said-
Jisela.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was like a half-ass answer, but the meaning to life is like honestly, my end goal is like I want to be happy.
Oh, that is so generic. Come on now.
No, like seriously, like all the shit that like I've gone through, like I really want to be genuinely happy.
I don't
Wanna
even
be-
care if I'm happy anymore. I
Tillie?
feel like that's so unattainable.
I don't exactly know what the meaning to life is. I'm like, honestly, I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out. I feel like I'm just at a point in my life where I'm just like, not necessarily like, what the fuck am I doing, but more like, am I truly happy? Like, were this last relationship, like, obviously things didn't work out, like I had like briefly mentioned before.
She's single, guys.
And I
Hit
don't
her
know. I
up.
feel like right now it's just I'm trying to, I guess, as cliche as it sounds, like work on myself and essentially just find what makes me happy again. Find things that I guess can give a meaning to my life, and we'll go from there. Take it day by day.
You know what's it's crazy is like before when you used to post like you making like your own like
Sweatshirts.
not sweatshirts but also
Oh,
like,
embroidery.
embroidery or not
Yeah.
even embroidery, you would like sew like your own clothing. Like I feel like you really found joy in that.
I thought so too, and then when I found out that you
Speak
sold your
closer.
stuff, like I was like,
Yeah.
no way.
I feel like watching Tillie do all of that, she has the passion and the drive to do it for like 5 minutes, and then she gets frustrated.
It's
I
the
think-
tedious work, Colin. It's like, ah.
Well, because it's just so time consuming and like, not that I hate my job. I just wish it was just a little bit less demanding. I don't have time for that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Well, even
Sure.
prior to having this job, I watched you get really frustrated, like when you were making like custom corsets and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you were just over it.
Well,
I think you made like
yeah.
a few, and you were like, never mind, I hate it.
Well, because I think it becomes like overwhelming, especially like because I was honestly just posting this stuff like because I would make clothes, I would embroider sweaters and stuff, and I think I was just doing it more for fun. I didn't necessarily like know how to do it correctly. It was all just kind of like learning on my own. And like, no offense,
It's
but like,
also-
I think I would get overwhelmed because people would ask me to like make stuff for them, and like, I truly don't know how. Like, it
I
would
think
literally
it's-
just be like,
Can
it's
I?
also like when you feel the obligation now you have to make things for people.
yeah, and it stresses me out.
Yeah, it's no fun when it's an actual obligation now.
Yeah, so I can totally agree with that because for people that are listening, I used to be like really into like videography and photography, and I love that stuff. I will do free photography sessions. I'll make free videos for like small businesses and stuff like that. And that's something that I like to enjoy, but once it starts to become like
A job.
a job, it's like, oh, I don't like that anymore. Or even like I DJ for fun on the side. But once people ask me to do like events and stuff, that's where I'm like, oh no, sorry. Like I strictly keep it like a hobby. Unless like unless the pay is really good, I'll do it. But like for the most part, I like to do it for free, and normally for just like my close friends. If it's like a random or anything, I'm not really like into that stuff like
See,
that.
I used to bake a lot. I would do like pies and stuff, like, and I would sell
That's
them.
good.
I would do like the macaroons and stuff, and it was fun.
They
Yeah.
were fire.
And I enjoyed it. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. Like, I'd spend hours just doing it, staying up like till
All
like
night.
6 a.m. Yeah, all night just finishing it. And it got overwhelming, but even then, like, I still had like the passion for it, that to the point where like I wanted to have my kitchen certified so I can actually have like the license to sell. But I think, I don't know, the obligation of it all eventually did get to me, and it was like it took the passion out of it. So now I just kind of do it like if my friends or some like, I don't know, family members like will ask me, do you still do it? And I'm like, you just gotta let me know and I'll do it for you. So like I did like a wedding cake for one of my friends. I did
That's cool.
like birthday cakes and stuff.
I ordered like 30
No.
pieces of macarons that one time.
Those are bomb,
Yeah.
Lex. I wish you did them.
I don't know. I'm trying to like think of like purpose of like life. I feel like it's really just like focusing on like actually making time to have memories with people, and like taking the time, like, money comes and goes, but like people, like once they're gone, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just like focusing on making memories with the people that you care about.
Yeah.
I find myself recording moments a lot, but I never
Mhm.
post any of it. It's more just like for me to like look back on, and I'm like, aw.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I just like take in the
And that's why my phone is full.
Mine too.
I feel like I've found a purpose, but it's not to serve myself. It's more to serve people. So like I feel like everything that I've done since I've grown up like very like independently and always by myself, I feel like even when I was talking about it, I don't know if it was the last episode or was it, I don't know, I was talking about how basically like people would use me like for my car or because I would pay for them. But honestly, like I don't know if it's just because like I'm like my love language is like gift giving or something, but I find joy in helping others. It makes me feel more fulfilled.
That's
so,
my cousin. Hey.
so like even like this even like this podcast, I feel like this podcast isn't even for me. Like yes, like it's something like that's cool that we do, but like also it's also I'm creating an experience for us, like you know what I mean, and it's also giving you guys a voice, and hopefully like you guys also like an entryway to do something else that you'd want to do, like like any brand deals or anything, and basically for me I find joy in like basically taking someone, because I feel like all my friends tell me this is like I take someone who has a very a timid, I guess, personality, and then once they meet me, they come out of their shell more, and I like seeing that progress in people. And so like, and I feel like I'm always a friend that's always trying to like uplift you and stuff. So like even like my little brothers, like I know they want to do something in the creative field as well, and growing up in like a very Asian family, they want you to be like a doctor and this and that, and I feel like
stress.
and I feel like I don't know if my dad's side, but I feel like more my mom's side, I kind of like broke that mold for my other cousins to be like, hey, you don't have to do this. Like you can do something else that you like to do. So like I feel like that was like that's kind of like my purpose anyway. So it's more to serve, but also to serve me. So like I don't know.
I'm the same way though. High key, I love gift giving, or I love when people tell me stuff like, you know how much you helped me, and I'm like, I'm glad. I'm glad that I could have helped like lead you down a better path.
Same.
It's
You
like the
know-
personal growth. I think that's what I liked about my job a lot before, was seeing like everybody's personal growth and progress and getting their lives on track.
Mm-hmm. It's fulfilling when you help other people. Honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, I feel like lately, ever since like you started having us do like this whole podcast thing,
Mhm.
like, because let's be real, we never like really ever hung out before, like all of us together. Like it would be every once in a great while, and like I feel like lately we've been hanging out a lot more frequently, and it's specifically because of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I've been finding a lot more like joy. Number one, having something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, like, I don't know, like whenever I'm not working, I'm like literally, I sleep, eat, work, sleep, eat, work. That's literally my life. And I feel like being with you guys like more often, I don't know, it's different, it's fun, and I'm like, damn, like why didn't we do this sooner?
Yeah. Sometimes
Type
it
of
feels
thing.
like we're not even on a pod. Like literally,
Yeah.
sometimes it
Yeah.
just like we literally, guys, our routine is we will come here and depending on if we're hungry or not, we'll film and then we'll go out to eat and we'll do some shopping. We'll come back and then film again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
And like too, like before like the podcast, like I would either hang out with like you guys and then or like I'll hang out like one of you guys or both you guys.
Yeah, like we're always like separated. We don't live in the same cities, and
Yeah. Like it's crazy because like it shows like that we're like close, which like we are, but like in reality, like
I never see these motherfuckers.
Literally an hour and 30 away and we still make time. So all those people who are talking all that smack about, oh, I don't have time for you, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Hey,
if
I
he
make-
wanted
make
to,
time.
he would. If he wanted to, he would.
Yep.
Okay?
I've been up since 2 p.m. yesterday. And I had to work. It's currently 3:54. I've been awake for over 24 hours, and I still got to work 12 hours tonight.
Bro, in the last 3 days, I've slept maybe 6 hours, and I'm still here.
Yeah, literally, one of the videos, if you guys watch it, like, we may seem like we're either tired or half asleep. It's because we are. Like, dude, literally, I forgot what day it was. I think the same thing. Tillie had to work one day, and she pulled like a 24 hours. Cause was it the same day that you worked and you
Yeah, I
got
had to
off,
go in at midnight.
and then you had to go in at midnight till 6 a.m. and then you texted us a video, and you're like, bro, I'm alive, and I was like, oh my god. Or even
I'm all asleep.
I think the second episode, guys, they left at like 3 in the morning, and they live an hour and a half away. Like that's crazy. So it's cool that we're able to like find time.
And it just sucks. Like it sucks that like now that we're doing this and like I'm actually enjoying it and having something to look forward to.
Mhm.
Now Lexie's gonna be leaving soon.
Yeah, you know what though? I've always wanted to do a podcast because I love talking, I love yapping, and I like hearing myself.
Love the honesty.
Well, because I feel like growing up, I never really like spoke. I didn't talk to like family members. I alienated myself from a lot of people, and I didn't like talking. Like I liked talking, but I felt like talking always got me in trouble, or like it was a bad thing. And so now that I'm older, like I love talking, and I talk in excess, and I know that it gets annoying, but having like the platform to be able to yap with you guys, you don't understand how much more like confidence I have in talking, to the point where like everyone I've recently like became friends with has told me like, you don't seem shy, you seem like a very confident person, and like you're a great conversationalist. And I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, your social skills are so great. I'm like, wow, like 5 months ago you would have thought the opposite of me.
Barely 5 months ago.
Damn,
Dude,
my
whose stomach was that?
She's holding it apart.
Dude, I know.
Look, my
But-
stomach wanted to talk too. It has this moment. All right.
I mean, if you guys want to end it, we're at an hour, over an hour.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Time flies when you're having a good time.
yeah. On that.
Our outfits are all dark and mysterious.
Dude, low-key, we're always like matching.
Matching.
It's a vibe.
You
We're
guys
just on the
jinxed
same
that.
wavelength right now.
But anyways, who wants to close it out?
Like, comments, concerns, put them in the
Please
Share
comment
comments.
if you guys still want to see them fight.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
listen.
Overplay.
You don't want to see us fight, bro. I ain't got the energy for that shit.
But
Catch me when I'm not as sober.
all of our socials, guys, is linked down in the description. Follow all of our socials. Like I said,
OnlyFans.
we are gonna be posting on Patreon,
feet
so that'll
pics.
be on there. You guys really want to saw your feet pics?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I got some
I've
cute
actually-
feet. I know they
never
would sell
mind.
for
Hey, if you guys
hundreds.
want to see their feet pics,
I've been told I have very pretty footsies.
Same.
hey, DM them on their socials. Yeah, you gotta.
If you want feet pics, let me know. I'm just
You know you want to see my feet?
Show
the,
them.
the toenails are done. The toenails
They're
are.
crusty right now. I'm just kidding.
I'm all y'all want that free sneak peek. I'm just kidding.
Share
Not
this,
for free.
share this
You
to your
thought-
friend, your cousin, your mother,
Your
Make sure
mother's
you-
mother.
your
Your
mother's
cat,
mother.
your dog.
Make sure you subscribe. It helps us a lot. And then check us out on Spotify too. That helps us.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Dude.
I was like, it's